I'll just, give a little background on the journey. For me was I wrote my book. I had a burning desire, life was I was repeating patterns. I was doing certain things in my life that I was just, for me, it was a personal journey, right? I had been wanting to write a book since I was 25 years old, so for a long time. And it was something that just would not leave me, would not leave me. But I never took action. I never felt my story was worthy enough, it wasn't important enough, there was no point. Like, why would I want to write a book? Who would want to read my book? And so all the limiting beliefs, I'm not a writer, all the limiting beliefs would get in the way through the years. And finally, when I noticed again in my relationships that I was repeating patterns, that I was just unhappy, that I was choosing relationships that weren't serving me. And at the last relationship was when I said, okay, I'm done. Like, something big has to happen. And that is when I decided to write my book. And I started with a ghostwriter, and I had, some little workshops and all that until finally I said, no, if I'm going to do this, I need to do this right. And I found a coach and a mentor, and I invested a lot of money, but I was able to really put out my book. And as you know, this is Cuts of a Diamond. This is my spiritual journey through love and heartache. This was the story that, in the book and the actual experience that changed my life, because when you write a book, your life changes. Like, you really change as a human being from, the bottom of your heart. Everything really changes for you because you get to not only witness the journey and the experience, but you also take ownership. You take responsibility for the choices. You have to be honest and vulnerable because you can't really hide and lie or not be completely honest in a book because people know you. So you really have to come clean. And with that experience, you also get to understand and see, wow, I've been through all of that. I've accomplished all of that. You get to give credibility and, and show your experience, right? Proof that you are an expert. So when I wrote my book, again, it was a personal journey, but I did not know that it was going to take me to a place where I would be able to support others on their journey. So I was super excited. I'm like, okay, people kept asking me, I want to write a book, help me. And that's when I said, okay, this is the shift that's happening. This is really what's going to happen. That's what really transpired, what came about from the book writing process. And I started helping people, and then COVID hit. And when COVID hit, I was in a group with a business coach. And so all of the girls that were in the group had to pivot from brick and mortar businesses to online. So my thought was, how can I help? How can I help? How can I serve? So I started creating an ebook writing program so people could start generating leads for their online business. And that is how everything started to evolve. My business coach proposed that we start a publishing company. So we started Soulfully Aligned Publishing together. And that's where the co-authored book program started. So helping new entrepreneurs that were really wanting to anchor their message and, share their vision in a book that would help them collectively gain leads, show credibility, show their experience so that they could start gathering their audience and their clients through their book and through such a magical, again, experience, right? Empowering yourself and stepping really deep into your purpose. So it became two things. It became the co-authored books and the solo authored books. And with that, I've served over 45 authors to write their books and publish and become best-selling authors. That's where my program has started, from beginning idea all the way to bestseller, which has been phenomenal to watch. And we have a team that comes in and does, the copy editing and cover design and all the formatting and the uploading and guiding you on how to not only write your book, but position you so that once you've written your book, you have something very powerful, a legacy that you could leave for the rest of your life for your family, but also helps you now scale your business and really show you and put a light on who you are and all the work that you've shared in the world. So it really has evolved in such a beautiful, beautiful journey and beautiful experience. And to guide people in writing their books has been phenomenal. So that's when I said, okay, I do workshops and I do paid things, but I really want a community of people who just want to really dive and learn, and I could share as much expertise as I can and really have that conversation to help you come out of self-doubt and, at least put you on the road, on the path, right? The right path to writing your book. So yeah, that's why today's day one, and I'm so excited because again, I was called to serve, and I was like, where can I do it? And I felt that this was a perfect community to just call in people who are not only dabbling or starting to write their book, but maybe already have written a manuscript and want to understand more of the aspects. Writing a book is more than just the pages inside. There are a lot of other elements that really need attention. So I just want to be here and help where in whatever stage of the game you may be, whatever it is that you need, I want to be here to help make that process easier.